Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So Crew is just went down for a nap. He's not asleep yet, but that's fine. Getting ready to flock my Christmas tree. So I'm gonna do a DIY because first of all, I never remember like in November to buy flock for the tree, like the spray. So I always end up forgetting, and then by the time December 1st comes, it's like on back order. So I'm going to make my own. All you need is glue, shaving cream, and cornstarch. Last year I didn't put cornstarch in mine, so I'm probably not going to put that in mine. Probably not going to do that this time either. But I also only have one thing of glue. So what I'm going to add to mine is some white paint. It just needs to have, like, this is just for the texture, the paint is for the color, the glue is so that it sticks, so it'll all balance and work itself out. So I'm gonna mix it in a bowl and start flocking the tree. Okay, so I'm gonna add in the paint. You just need half of the glue and to the, like a, I don't know. So you wanna, like if you do a cup of glue, then you're gonna wanna do 2 cups of the shaving cream. So again, I don't have the glue. Okay. And I'm gonna just fill this up and make it. Okay, so the one thing I learned last year when I did this is that you definitely want to use gloves. It's not gonna really get everywhere, but it will get on your hands, and it's a pain. So use gloves. The consistency of the flock, it just kind of needs to be like marshmallowy. You're gonna take your hand with the glove on, dip it in, and just string through the leaves. So I'm gonna show you. With your hands, you're just gonna put your hand inside. You're gonna start from the bottom, but you're gonna just go and you're gonna just pull it through. And you always want to think about, because it's supposed to look like snow, so you want to have heavier flock on the bottom, lighter flock at the top. So always start at the bottom, so that way you can kind of level it out, kind of like an ombre sort of effect. So I'm gonna start flocking now. It takes 24 hours to dry, so if I flock now, it'll be ready for tomorrow night when we decorate. Okay, so when you're working the bottom, I like to dig my hand all the way to the back of the branch and pull out. But once I get closer to the middle, I'm just focusing kind of midway to pull out. So we don't want it to be, and I guess I'm not doing a good job of showing you, but digging all the way in at the bottom and pulling all the way out. But at the midway point, just kind of digging all the way in and getting whatever is left on it, if that makes sense. So a deep dig at the bottom, medium dig in the middle, smaller, just grasp like this at the top. It's gonna take me like about 45 minutes to finish it, but it's already looking super pretty. And the cleanup is very minimal. The leaves the branches, it's a real tree. Our tree is real, so the branches are gonna fall, but that's okay. And then this stuff is pretty mild to clean up. You have mommy clean, it will definitely clean up very well. So I'm gonna do the whole front side. I'm not gonna do the back because it's on my wall. I'm gonna do the sides, but the sides, you're not gonna be able to see them. So I'm just focusing mostly on the parts that you can see. And then on the side pieces, I'll just kind of drag my fingers tips through the tops just to make it all look cohesive. Okay, so now that most of the tree is pretty much flocked, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna fill in the areas that are kind of missing, and then do some of this corner in the back. Again, I wanted my bottom to be the heaviest, so that's where most of snow sits on the tree. And then I'm gonna just kind of fill in with the little bit of remaining flock that I have left. Okay, so another thing to note is if you have any gaps in your tree, you want to make sure that all of the branches that are showing are flocked. So like, there's a huge hole here, which is perfect because for our tree, I kind of sometimes want a tree that has holes because we are gonna put things inside of it that needs to kind of sit back. So I'm not upset about the holes, but like right here, you can see that it's like really, really dark. There's no flock. So I'm going to flock that, and it gives it a little bit of color, and it just makes your tree look full when you're decorating it. It makes it like not look empty on the inside. So anywhere where you see holes, that's where you kind of want to dig the deepest and get as much flock in there as possible to add a little depth to that tree. All right, so it's completely flocked and it looks really good. So I love that when I flock it DIY, I can kind of control it myself. I mean, you can control it if you get the spray too, but if you buy your tree artificial and you flock it, I just, you know, you get what you get. But I can control how I want it to look. And I love how it looks. It looks super natural. It literally looks like it came out of the forest, like you just picked it up and brought it in the house. Okay, so it came out really nice. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna start flocking everything that I'm gonna be putting on my archways, probably the wreaths and on my mantle and on my stairs. But if you like this video and you felt like you could do this too, please share it, like, comment, subscribe, all those things, and let me know and tag me if you flocked your tree like this. Bye guys, see you later.